Hello, guys. Good morning and welcome to our online session. Thanks for watching the video and thanks for attending the session. Okay. Well, today we are going to keep talking about videos. Okay. Remember, with the session today, we already have three sessions talking about videos. So you are required to make one video, okay? Just one of those three from the three sessions. Every session one space for uploading the video on our academic platform. Okay, so you are free to upload any of the videos you have made so far. Okay, the video from the first session, the video from the second session, and the video from this third session. Okay. Um, this I wanted to change a little bit the topic for the video. Okay, today. I wanted to call this video, what is it like to be a software developer or a software engineer? Okay, let me share with you the learning guide, guys. Well, I started the session immediately because you will have the possibility to access the video and the summary of the session later on. Okay, so you will have the possibility to access the session anytime, you know. So, the video is will be available. I think that in a couple of hours later after the session. So you are free to watch the video for the session from this online session anytime, okay? When you are available, when you have time to do it. So let me start sharing the learning guide. Well, this is not the learning guide, but the lesson plan, okay, for today. Um, this is video presentation as well. That's the same code number, okay? GA6 24022501 881EV2. That's the same thing. Remember, we have worked on three videos in the last three online sessions, but we only have one space to upload the video. Okay, so you are required just upload the video you like the most. Okay, the one you did it pretty well. Okay, the best video, upload it to the space available for this evidence. Okay, GA6 881EV2. Okay, that is the code number for our evidence. Okay, and uh, and the title, the heading of this evidence is a little bit different from the previous one. What is it like to be a software developer or a software engineer? So you are required to speak your mind. Okay, tell us about the knowledge you have so far about a software developer. What is a software developer for you? How do you see a software developer? What are the responsibilities of a software developer? What are the skills a software developer needs to succeed in this profession? You know, in this software field. So, well, it's just your point of view. It's just your thoughts about being a software developer or a software engineer. How do you see that? What will you be in charge of as a software developer? What do you think are your responsibilities, your duties with this profession? You know, once you are in the field, what what will be your responsibilities, your assignments, your tasks? Well, I don't know. But I think that depends on the kind of company we work for, you know? This, well, if the company specializes in coding, well, so I think you will have different responsibilities from the company that specializes in, for instance, software engineer, software architecture. I don't know if that is different. Well, I don't know because I'm not a professional in software development. But well, I think they are the duties and the responsibilities are different. I don't know. Well, I think they are different. But that's my perspective as a non-software professional, you know? So, well, and in this video, you are required to record the video, you know. Please try to use a friendly software, a user-friendly software, okay? And a software easy to watch, easy to download the video, to watch the video, to open the video, because sometimes you record the videos using, wow, I don't know, so complex softwares, and that makes difficult for me to open those videos. Okay, it's not easy for me. So I beg, please use user-friendly softwares or apps or technology I can open easily, for instance. Okay, please, because otherwise, well, I will have trouble trying to open the video, to watch the video, to listen to you properly, and to grade your video and your assignment properly. Okay? So please try to record the video using a user-friendly application or software. Okay? Well, for that reason, I have two important videos for you. Well, we are going to watch these two videos, and they will give you some clues about how to record your video. Okay? Well, I'm not asking you to do it the same thing. The videos we use as samples. No, no, no. You can use these videos just to help you with vocabulary, with English expressions, with technical words, technical expressions, technical, these people from their expertise, they will tell us how to become a great software developer or what is it like to be a software engineer from their expertise, from their point of view, you know? It's different. I know and I assume they are different from your perspectives. Of course, you are not an expert. You are an apprentice. Okay, so there will be a lot of differences, but they will give you enough, well, I don't know, vocabulary, expressions, background, whatever it is, in order to allow you to record your video. Okay, let me stop sharing this the lesson plan for today. I am looking for the way to upload this lesson plan with the summary of our lesson as well. You know, I am trying hard to do that. Now I want to, oh, well, people, oh my God. Jose Antonio, good morning, Tatiana. Morning.
Good morning,
Hello.
Profe.
Morning. Morning and welcome to the session. I'm so sorry I was talking and I was showing the lesson plan for today, so I didn't see when you entered the session. Forgive me. Um, no vi cuando ustedes entraron porque estaba explicando el lesson plan. Well, as I told you, Tatiana and Jose, well, with this session, in this session, we are going to keep talking about videos, okay? This is the last session about designing a video. But this time is the topic for the video is a little bit different. The topic is to ask you to speak your mind, to give your point of view about a software developer, okay? Usted tiene que contar qué es un desarrollador de software, pero para usted, ¿ok? No basarse en lo que diga Google, en lo que diga la AI or something like that, but your point of view, ¿ok? Es solo su perspectiva. Y como hemos hecho tres con este y solamente tenemos espacio para subir un solo video, entonces usted escoge el que mejor le quedó. ¿Listo? Y lo sube. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Vale,
Is that
profe.
okay? Tatiana, excuse me.
Sí, señor, profe. Sí,
Okay,
entendí.
okay. Thank you. Jose Antonio, what do you think about that? Did you understand? Antonio, Antonio, hello. Antonio, please. Okay. Well, see, yes. So, okay, Antonio. Solamente subimos un video, ¿ok? Con el de hoy, pues ustedes tienen que hacer supuestamente tres videos. Hagan uno bien hecho y lo suben, ¿ok? No más. Porque no tenemos espacio sino para un solo video. Okay, now I am going to share two short videos about software develop, development and software engineer. Some experts are going to tell us uh, their point of view. They will give us their perspective, well, what they think about these software development world. Okay, so this is just in order to give you information, in order to give you vocabulary, in order to give you to offer you English expressions as well to for your video. Okay, no more, no more. You don't have to take them well as an ingredient for your video, just the expressions, just the vocabulary, just their pronunciation and their knowledge. But I want you to use your own perspective, your own point of view about a software developer. Es lo que vamos a hacer. Vamos a decir qué es un software, un desarrollador de software para ustedes, lo que usted piensa, ¿ok? No Google, no IA, no nada, solo tú, lo que tú piensas sobre un desarrollador de software. Entonces vamos a compartir. I will share these two short videos, okay? My microphone off. Voy a apagar mi micrófono para que usted vea y escuche mejor los videos. When the video finishes, I will go back, okay? Cuando termine, yo regreso. Okay.
Here, I work on the curriculum platform team. Well, I was working as a junior web engineer at a very small ride sharing startup. After coming from that, I was looking to work on a larger team where I would have people around me that knew what they were doing and could kind of like educate me about what it means to be like just like a professional software engineer. Be prepared to be humbled. You might be like kind of confident because you just finished like whatever learning program you did and you've acquired all this knowledge and now you're like excited, ready to apply it. You're going to feel like, wow, I've acquired so much. And then you're going to get there and they're going to ask you to do something. And you're going to be like, oh my God, I have no idea how to do this. And I think a large part about being an engineer is realizing that that's what being an engineer is over time you're going to acquire knowledge and know how to reproduce things. But I think your biggest value as an engineer is being able to like think creatively in new contexts and be able to use the tools that you do know to build a new strategy that you didn't have before. I don't even know how you view things as not a computer scientist anymore, but you might see things like, oh, this like operation they have going on here. You can think about it as like a procedure of like making a coffee and selling the coffee. You can think about modeling the coffee cup as like a class in Java, and you can think of modeling the barista as a class. And oh, what's the relationship of baristas to coffee cups to customers? And you can start doing that with just about anything you experience in life. And it's applicable then to various contexts because you can then do that. You don't have to write a single line of code, but then suddenly you're walking in and making a coffee shop more efficient because you were able to abstract the relationships that people perform and identify points of slowdown and communication breakdown.
Well, okay, that was the first video. It was a very short video. And this guy is a junior, web designer and software engineer. So he told us about his experience working in a company. Oh, I am so sorry, Antonio and Tatiana. I am so sorry. Something went wrong. I don't know why. Perhaps the energy cut. I don't know. Well, let me share the next video, the last video, how to become a great developer. This is made for a group of experts who are going to tell us about being a software developer. It's their point of view from their expertise, from um, on our chat box. Okay, I will share the link for the video from the second video. Let me go back. I am so sorry, something is, I know. Okay. Well, I already uh, submitted the video we are supposed to watch. Let me and try to share it one more time to see if we can watch the video or not. I don't know. Well, I don't know what's going on. Doesn't want to.
The topmost advice: learn Kotlin.
Okay. Well, this is the video. So I will turn the microphone off. You will have the possibility to watch the video later. I already submitted the link for the video. Let's watch the video and try to get some key information about what they think about being a software developer. I'll be back.
That was predictable.
Well, being a good developer, like that's a very loaded question. It starts with the definition of good.
Being a good programmer developer takes several qualities. First of all, that's attention to details. Programming is all about small details, like things that you in casual communication or in text when you omit a comma or flip a word, stuff like that. It doesn't really matter in your non-development life, but in programming, like what just one character in your code or off by one somewhere can be a difference between code that's working correctly and code that doesn't work. So attention to the small details is really what makes professional developers different. And that's the quality that's needed to become good software developer.
I enjoy working with extremely good and at the same time very junior developers who arguably know very little, right? But they, the way they approach the tasks at hand, the way they learn, so the way they are curious and hungry to do things. And it's an amazing experience, and I love them as contributors, and they're great developers. They're just great junior developers. So first thing I'll say is that the greatness in this question to me doesn't equate with experience necessarily, especially years of experience. If I think about this, first thing that I'll say, and again, this is my personal opinion. It's not like a recipe, but first thing I'll say is a fundamentals.
Like if you're using a data structure like a library list or a map or something, do you know how that's working? Like what kind of algorithms are implemented there? Like why is it fast? Do you know how memory is managed in the runtime you're using? Do you know what kind of things are done under the hood to manage concurrency, for example, like synchronized threads and so on and so forth? Do you know how things work under the hood in general? And looking into that makes you a better engineer because you learn from other engineering decisions made by other people. It makes you, it exercises your mind in an analytical way that you really need working on your own code. And it also makes you just knowledgeable. It's much easier for you to figure things out and make connections where they are unobvious.
I remember a question. I was interviewed by a startup CTO some 12 years ago. He asked me a question that I then kept asking in my own interviews that I liked very much. Question is simple. So for web developers, imagine you have on the web page, there's a button, you click on it, next page comes. What happened between the button click and the next page? Think about it for a second, right? That onion can have 5 layers or 1,000. You can spend 5 minutes answering the question, or you can spend an hour and not be done halfway through. Because of how many things happen or can happen, and depending on what level you decide to stop and speak about. And the more layers of that onion you can stop and talk about knowingly, the better you understand that system and the better web developer you'll be, right?
Things like network protocols, things like database architecture, with so much of software available today being open source, you can be kind of the hood of pretty much any technology that you use, and you should do that. And you should read books and watch presentations about how this type of software works. And I think that the main benefit that brings is that it can help you resolve problems much more confidently and much more quickly than just if you just poke at things and see, like, if I do this, does this work? No, okay, let me try something else. Don't tie your identity to a specific technology or set of practices. So I see a lot of people like saying that I'm a Kotlin developer, or I'm a Python developer, or I'm an Android developer. And people who say that kind of things, that people who are not Android developers or not Kotlin developers are not like me. And probably sometimes I see them as kind of competitors or enemies or something like that. Or maybe I say that they are stupid and don't know what they are doing, and instead they should be using the best language on the planet, which is Kotlin. I don't think this is healthy. I don't think this is good. I think that it's much better to just identify yourself as a developer and learn the tools, learn what tools exist, learn tools, what tools can benefit you in which cases, and use the best tool for the job, and base your identity on something else and not on that.
Believe me, during your career, you will have to learn many different languages, and it is wonderful. Each language is different. Each one can teach you something new and change how you approach programming overall. For example, I wrote very different code when I coded in Java. Then when I learned Objective-C, it changed. When I first touched Swift, it's once again changed. And each language placed its mark on me. So
okay, guys. Well, as you saw, well, there are different points of view. The point of view of each of these professionals. Okay, they give us key information, paying attention to small detail, being curious as well, to study, to read, and to learn a lot of kinds of languages, different languages learn to programming in different with these languages that will make you, I think, more competitive. Okay, chicos, esta es la sesión de hoy. Okay, thank you for attending the session. Do you have any question? Jose and Tatiana, do you have any question?
No, señor.
Andres, hello, good morning and welcome. Morning. Antonio. Antonio, do you have any question about regarding the presentation? The online session now? Okay, Andres, we already finished the session, but please, we are required to make a video telling about what is or how to become a great software developer, or what is it like to be a software developer, ¿ok? Tenemos que hacer un video sobre qué es un desarrollador de software. Como habíamos visto, con esta sesión de hoy son 3 sesiones hablando de videos. Entonces usted va a escoger de esos 3 videos que había que hacer con el de hoy, escoja el mejor, el que más le guste a usted y lo sube a la plataforma porque solamente tenemos un espacio para video. ¿Ok? Andrés, es eso. Los videos que están aquí, les voy a compartir. Yo creo que ya corre el último. Bueno, ahí vimos unos videos. Vimos unos videos interesantes sobre software. Okay. Unfortunately, I already eliminated the video, the first one, but this is quite complete. I don't know. So, well, I will. Let me see. I have the link here. Now our lesson plan. I have the link here for what is it like to be a software engineer. I will share the link as well. Voy a compartir el link del primer video también, que no lo compartí, ¿ok? Oh my God.
Instructor, qué pena, es que le escucho como un recortado.
Sí, no sé por qué. Voy a compartir el link para el siguiente video. Espérenme que no me deja aquí ingresar y compartirlo. No sé por qué. I don't know why. Voy a compartirlo. Voy a eliminar este porque ya se compartió para que me deje subir el otro. Ok, aquí está este. Vamos a compartir el otro. Bueno, parece que los dejo compartir los dos. Ahí les acabé de subir en el chat box los 2 links de los 2 videos que vimos, Andrés. Para que usted los pueda ver, copie los links y los puede ver más tarde. Esos son solamente para que nos den vocabulario, expresiones en inglés, hablando de inglés técnico que nosotros necesitamos cuando hablamos de code, cuando hablamos de languages, you know? Okay. Well, guys, thank you for attending the session. Por favor, pongámonos ahora sí muy pendientes de las evidencias. Ya tengo ahora sí el acceso a la plataforma. Estoy calificando todas las evidencias que hay posibles. Ya a partir de esta semana ya tengo el usuario de la plataforma, entonces ya voy a estar muy pendiente de ingresar a la plataforma. Si tienen alguna duda, me escriben por el chat de la plataforma. ¿Listo? Me escriben a cualquier hora, yo les respondo. ¿Ok? Okay, guys. Thank you for attending the session. It was a pleasure. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend. Que tengan buen fin de semana. Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher, igualmente.
Bye-bye. Have a good one. Bye.